The end has now become the beginning. Now, I was going to post this video earlier this week, but I held off because I knew I was going to be picking up some other figures, as well as the fact that I did get some new packages. So, we're going to go through all of this in just a few moments. And boy, stay tuned. Yes, 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 I know you see some 6-inch figures in there. Okay, so for you guys, no time has passed, but for me, it's been a few days. So we're going to continue now because we received a few more packages, and we're going to continue with what we had started with what's inside the boxes.
Put the gun down. I saw you with the box. What was in the box?
But first, let's see what's inside this envelope. No return address. All it said on the front is do not bend, and of course, my address was on there. I was trying to see if maybe this will give me any idea to where this might be from. But anyways, let's see. I don't know what the relation of this is to what I'm doing, but anyways, maybe it's just to protect what's in here. So I cut this up, and let's see what's inside. Oh, yes, they've arrived. My source. What the custom might be. Any ideas? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, so these are going to need to be painted because they're actually pretty flexible, which is good. So I'm not likely to break because I'd order one of these types of swords from somebody else, and it was so brittle it broke out of the packaging, and it was like just really thin. This is like nice and flexible, and it's made out of a good plastic, so it's not likely to break. That's awesome. Some really great swords. Totally wasn't expecting this today, but I'm so happy that it came. That's so cool. Thank you very much. So this is the actual sword I'm going to be using for my custom. Any guesses as to whose sword that is? Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. That is so awesome. So that was the first package. So let's set that aside here. And we also received another package today. Here this is. I just cut it open, so let's see. I'm going to unbox it with you guys here. And it is... I think I know what it might be. This is really securely wrapped in that bubble wrap and cardboard around it. And more bubble wrap. Oh, yeah. It is my Green Goblin.
We'll meet again, Spider-Man!
That's so awesome. So I got this for a custom contest that Rad Toys actually has going on now, and you have, I think, until his birthday to get it completed. So basically, this is for all you station people. I'm gonna, even though I said I wasn't gonna build a station, you know what? I said screw it. I'm gonna do it anyways. Famine Studios mentioned that, hey, you know what? Just don't attach anything to the walls. Make everything modular. And if I do have to move at the end of the year, I can still take everything down and not worry about any damages to the room. So that's awesome. So I'm going to do that. And so for my station, part of the contest that Rad Toys has going on is that everyone will have a Green Goblin in their station, and these guys are drug dealers. So that's awesome. I mainly got this for the head and the pouch, as it's a 5 POA. Anyone who knows me knows I hate 5 POA figures. I could try to convert it into a more articulated, but nah, that's too much work. I'd rather just take the head and the pouch and maybe even the glider, even though it's really small, and make a custom drug dealer. But anyways, I can start work on that right away. And then now we have, as I mentioned, we have this box here from Zilla Customs. We did a trade and I got some stuff, so I did cut it open. I really did go inside and check it out, so this is, I'm playing like I'm opening it for the first time, but really I've opened it already. Oh, speeder. Now, when I initially got this, there were some attachments to it. So there were thrusters on it. There were some cannons on the back. but it seems as though a lot of it got damaged in transport. But that's okay because now it's like I always say, a broken toy is a custom toy. So now I'm gonna put it together in a different way to my liking and make a new speeder out of this. But this it looked really cool though because it did have the thrusters and everything on it. I broke a few pieces off, and then also some other pieces had broken off as well during transport. But yeah, it was a cool speeder. It's still gonna be a cool speeder. I'm just gonna make it more my own. So that came from Zilla Customs. I'll leave the name in the description down below. And this ship came inside. Now, all this was initially covered up with painter's tape because he was working on making this a custom, but I guess it didn't really fit into his plans, so he sent that as part of a trade that we did. I added some white lines. I painted these white lines in. So all those I painted those in with a white marker. But yeah, this is really cool. I'm probably going to add this to another vehicle. I'm making a larger ship. I'm still waiting on some parts for that. So I'm making a larger ship, and this might be like a little explorer ship that flies from within it. So that also came. Now you probably heard some parts fall down, like this thruster. So this was attached to it initially, but now I have more greeblies. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, this one's big.
That's what she said.
Awesome. So I have one of these. I got one of these in a trade that I made with Rad Toys, but the one that I got from Rad Toys was complete. This one obviously is not complete, which is fine by me because I'm going to be making this into a custom ship that I'm actually quite excited about it because I found some other parts that could actually, I'm going to be gluing onto this to give it some wings. I'm going to have to see if I could find a canopy for this as I want it to be enclosed, or maybe I might change my mind, leave it like this, and maybe turn it into a type of speeder. But either way, that is awesome. So some customs, and I believe all the rest of the stuff in here is just it's just the pieces to the speeder. So like these thrusters. So yeah, the thrusters, and I believe there's cannons in there. Some more thrusters. Oh, I think that's it. And that's what came from Zilla Customs. Awesome. Thank you so much. Those are great. And then we're going to go to la pièce de résistance. The star of the show from Starboy Station. We're going to go into that in just a few moments.
A few moments later.
And there it is, Edge Point Station. How awesome is this? Like, take a look at all the detail. I just love this thing. Can't wait to get my green screen, do some space shots. This is so awesome. So yeah, you can't really see what it's capable of doing. You can see the lights back there. So that's cool. So now I have a ring light I could use for my live streams. Thanks, Starboy Station. But so yeah, this thing is so freaking awesome. I might make some additions myself. I have to see if I can do it or not, but we'll see. Oh man, this thing is so awesome. I'll probably give it a little bit of a wash just to bring out even more of the details. So just to give you an idea just how big it is, that's a 4-inch Joy Toy figure. And she looks pretty small in there. So it's about, I'd say it's about 12 inches across, so about a foot. Anyways, let's see what it looks like with the lights off. So here it is with the lights off. Wow, this thing can really light up a room, huh? So yeah, it can change to different colors. It could also be used as just a regular light. There's red, purple. So yeah, there's like all these possibilities. I'm just so ecstatic.
But wait! There's more!
Like you said, there's more. So let's actually dive into some of these. So here's some 6-inch, and I know most of you guys know that I complain about 6-inch figures all the time. This these were all from a friend of mine, so a local friend of mine who's been holding stuff for me for quite a while because he was always out doing some toy hunts, and he would always find a lot of these great things in Canada, which is tough in the wild. So he would grab them and hold them for me. So recently I hung out with him and I got some of these 6-inch figures that he was holding over for me. So here's Gung Ho. I love this version of Gung Ho because he looks a little bit more realistic, and I love the fact that they have some like sci-fi weapons and stuff like that. I kind of like the amalgamation of the classic look with the modern weaponry and style, and I love that. So this was one of the reasons why I was intrigued by this figure back when I used to collect 6-inch figures. So this might be my motivation to go back to doing some toy photography in 6-inch with my 6-inch figures. So that's Gung Ho. Then we have this version of Black Cat. Now I had another one of these that I made a custom. I made her more like a custom look of the Black Cat. This one looks like her teenage daughter or something like that. So I might actually customize this one as well and sell that as well. So that's Black Cat. And then finally we have Iron Man. Now I do plan on keeping these because I pretty much all of my Iron Man, I keep them. I love Iron Man. He was pretty much like the first comic book I started collecting outside of Superman. So he was one of my favorite characters. This is going to go on my superhero shelf where I have DC and my favorite Marvel figures as well. Once I get things organized, I'll do a quick tour of my space. So now let's move over to this box here. This one is special to me because of the fact that it was made from someone in our community, Aegis Station. He made this product and it's just so awesome. He does some great work, so be sure to check him out on Instagram. Okay, so what I got today was actually gifted to me. So you know who you are, the person that gifted this to me, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful, and I'm just so elated with this. So here's what I got from Aegis Station. These cute little guys. There's his logo. Look at these cute little guys. I can't wait to do some pictures with these guys. He did a great job with this. And I don't know if all of these glow in the dark or if they may not, but I do have blue and red glowing powder that I think if I can mix it in with some like clear epoxy or paint, I can just paint it all over these guys if they don't already glow in the dark and have them glow in the dark. And then now finally, so here we got a package from Amazon, and it's for a few things that I've been waiting for a long time to come on sale in Canada, which they never do, but they have now, so I picked them up. So first off, oh yeah, we have this awesome Buzz Lightyear vehicle, which I'm going to make a custom vehicle. You should see the picture on the screen now, which is my inspiration, and that's what I plan on doing with this particular vehicle. So I can't wait to do that for a future The Weekly Whip. And one of the other things that have been extremely popular that was finally on sale. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, check it out. I got one. Dun, 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 dun. The Young Jedi Starship, the Firehawk.
All right, everyone's looking good.
This is going to be another future custom, and I believe there's someone online who makes an interior cockpit section that fits right in here. It's like a console for this cockpit. So I plan on seeing if I can grab one of those. So I know I didn't open them up and go through all of them. You most likely have seen that Firehawk on other channels, so that's nothing new. So I may open this up in a later video, as we've already been on for quite a bit. So until then, pirates, take care.